getting it, cuz. Send that thing. It's your boy, J Mitch. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy J Mitch coming to y'all with a quick channel update. I'm gonna try to make it short and sweet, let y'all see some of the things I'm working on and some of the things that just came in the mail today. So I'm gonna start with this red car here. I won this car a while back on the auction block on Facebook. So shout out to guys over there at the RC auction block on Facebook. I won this. It is a Mugen Mtx-4. I bought it as a semi-roller. It's more than a roller. It had a motor, ESC. It had a motor, servo, and a receiver in it, and it came with 3 bodies, one of them being clear. They were all 3 of these GT1 bodies. So I'll take the lid off and let you guys get a good look at what's in the car and, you know, let y'all see. So that's a 5700 kV Castle motor. I am going to be using this Mamba Monster X 6S ESC. Probably only going to run 3 S's at her. Don't need all 6 S's, but if we, you know me, I'll throw the 6 S's at it. I don't care about this motor. I'll blow this joint up. You know how I do. Also came, like I said, with the Vitavon receiver, and it came with the Savox servo. I don't know if you can see it there. There's a Savox servo. I think it's a 1210 or 1267. Not sure. But it is a belt drive car. It is a 10th scale. And just something different. I want to try something different. I don't even know. I just bid on it because I thought it was the 8th scale, but it was really a 10th scale. But I'm still not mad at it. You guys know if I can make it go 100 miles an hour, I'm definitely going to build it to do so. But I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might sell it. I have a couple guys that's interested in it. So it's a good chance I'll probably be selling her. But I want to put it together and definitely do a test and tune on her. So stay tuned and look forward to that. Coming next. I guess I'll talk about my build activities first. The next thing that I'll talk about is, you guys know, as most guys came into the RC game, their first car was a Traxxas Rustler. My first speed run car was a Traxxas Rustler. Never ever did 100 miles an hour with that car. A lot of people ask me about that car. Hey, what happened to the Rustler? I mean, people forget where they started from, but I saw somebody doing a build on a Rustler, and my homie Ted got 2 Rustlers, and I said, you know what? I screwed up my Rustler because there was a mod 1 gearbox that came in. It was like a rear transmission, but it was a lock transmission, and the car just it was undrivable at any speed. So I kind of just put that thing on the shelf and forgot about it until I saw Ted's. And then there was a video, a couple videos earlier this year where people had pulled out their Rustlers and just going back to them. So guess what? Your man's going to go back and rebuild his Rustler with the new Street Eliminator slash 2-wheel drive parts. So I have my homie Ted order this from Jenny RC. So shout out to Ted and shout out to Jenny RC. He was placing an order for Jenny RC. He said, what you need? I'm ordering some. I said, I might need this, I might need that. So he just ordered everything. So shout out to them both. So what you see here is the wheelie bar for the slash 2-wheel drive Street Eliminator. I'm going to be using it on my Rustler. Also, you'll see the upgraded transmission for the slash Eliminator as well. So I'm going to be putting this on the Rustler as well. And then the chassis was so cheap there was an upgrade to the chassis you guys see. I had to do it. It's a smoother bottom chassis, so I ordered the chassis too, so I'm going to do a full rebuild on my Rustler 2-wheel drive. And also here's the diff cover and the slipper clutch and all the stuff and the motor mount for that transmission. So that's what we're going to be doing with the Rustler. So these are my 2 build updates for the channel. So let me show you guys the next things. And before I do, I want to say, if you haven't yet, please remember to hit that like button, leave a comment down there, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Share the channel with your friends if you think my content is interesting. Let me know what you guys want to see more of in the future. I know I'm all over the place, speed running, crazy builds, just doing craziness. I think that's what sets my channel apart. I don't try to do what everybody else does. I kind of have my own thing. I want to go 150, 160 miles an hour, but I want to have a 5T that I could also take out and thrash and go 80, 90 miles an hour. I just want to have the biggest and fastest brushless rigs. Like, just, yo, I want rigs that people are going to say, why the hell would you do that? Why would you build that car like that? Why? Because I got issues. So anyway, if you haven't yet, please share with your friends, with your family members. Let me know what you guys want to see next. So let's talk about the new stuff. So while we're talking about Ted, I can't talk about Ted without showing these bad boys. This was like an early birthday present, man. I was trying to get a set of these, and I went through Ted's house to get some stuff done. He said, yo, I got something for you. I said, what you got? He said, dog. He just pulled these out. Come on, man. Come on, dog. I said, what you doing to me? He said, that's you, dog. Already soldered up and everything. Major shout out to the homie Ted for the Onyx 2P 4S 6500 milliamp 4S Lipos. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you. You ain't had to do that, man. I really do appreciate it. And I'm still gonna order a couple more packs. I'm gonna get a pack. I want to get a set of 8,000 milliamp 4S's, and I know he has some 6S's too. I want to get a couple packs of those as well for, you know, that 12S movement I'm on. So thank you for that, Ted. Appreciate you. Next thing I want to show you is Amazon Prime Day. You guys know that recently passed. So here you go. I copped some of these solder seal wire connectors. If you guys don't know, these come in handy in the field if you have a wire break or something and you don't have the solder iron, or if you just can't solder. If you suck at soldering, you can use these guys. They're like heat shrink. You wrap it around the two wires you're trying to put together and you warm them up, and those wires are soldered and secured. So I saw these on Amazon Prime Day, had to get them. They were cheap. Also, speaking of solder, I ordered 2 different solders. I think these are different widths, but you can never have too much solder. So this is just something I picked up from Amazon Prime Day. So shout out to Amazon. I had a problem with my 12S ESC. Sent it out to my homie Dave Dalmas for replacement from High Voltage RC. He hooked me up. Not only did he hook me up with the updated version with the, I think it's a 9-volt BEC in there. So I also want to thank you and shout you out as well, my guy. Definitely appreciate everything you do, man. You need a flare, you need a 12S flare, you need a 300 amp flare, you need a 400 amp flare, you need a 12S flare, you need a 16S flare, you need a 21S flare. Hit that man David Dalmas up. I'll leave a link to his information in the video description. So you guys already know, this is my favorite RC car, the 5B. You guys remember one of the last races, I lost the gear mesh in the race. The homie Joshua Mahoney, shout out to Joshua Mahoney, appreciate you, sir. The second race, I lost the gear mesh. He came off the truck, had exactly what I needed, the WFO gear. He gave it to me. I was able to come back in the 3rd race and take that final championship for the brushless 5th scale run, you know, at the event. So major shout out to him. But the problem is the motor mount. I kept on losing gear mesh with the motor mount. So you guys know I know Danny. That's one of my bros. Danny from D's Creations and Team Vitavon. I knew he had this motor mount. I wanted to do a whole new build with just nothing but Vitavon build. Vitavon parts. That is something I'm still considering doing, but I might not have to do that because by the time I buy all the stuff that he sells for the 5, I'm going, my 5B is going to have it all on there anyway. So I hit him up. I said, Danny, I need the motor mount. He said, all right, John, what color? I said red. He said, I don't make red. He said, you can get black or silver. I said, let me get the silver. He said, you're going to want to get black. I said, but I think I want the silver because I'm blind as shit. He said, you want the black. So I said, give me silver. He said, okay. He said, well, what else you need? I said, what else you got? I said, I'll take everything. So he put everything in the package for me, and it was too much money. I said, oh, snap, I don't have that right now. he would have probably still given it to me. But I said that's not really what I need. If you don't know, for the Losi 5, he also offers the motor mount, the front and rear hubs. Well, the rear hubs, I got them in black. The motor mount, and I'll talk about the motor mount a little bit more. But I got the rear hubs, and then he got the front hubs with spindles, and these already come with upgraded bearings in them. Excellent, excellent. These things are beefy. He also makes battery trays, and he also makes the turnbuckles. All the turnbuckles, all 6 turnbuckles you'll need for the car. He makes those as well. But really what I wanted with this motor was this motor mount. And if you look at his motor mount, it's the motor mount and the center differential mount are all one piece. And the motor mount itself slides like on the Arma. So I should not have any more of that gear mesh issue. I should be able to mount that gear down. So this motor mount, this one piece slides onto the chassis, so this will not move. And I should not have any more issues as far as gear mesh is concerned. I'm probably gonna get another one for my 5MT 2.0. But yeah, I had to get this bad boy. So you get this, and you also get the rear wing, the rear motor mount part. So you could run your 2028 can, or you can run up to a 70mm can with this bracket for the back of the motor. So major shout out to Danny. You see the D's Creation emblem on there. You see the Team Vitavon, and then you see the D's Creation logo. So shout out to Danny, and shout out to my homie Arthur Singh. Thank you both. Thank you both so much for what you guys do for this hobby. Not just thank you for looking out for your mans, but thank you for the innovation you've been making and the contribution to really change this hobby. I'm glad to call both of you guys friends, and I'm glad to really see the things that you're doing, and I'm glad to be a part of what you're doing. I really appreciate everything. So all right, I'm gonna get off that mushiness. I'm gonna get off of that, man. Y'all gonna say this man up here crying. Yo, this hobby is I know it's not just me. You guys know the hobby brings a certain amount of joy to see some of the things that you can build and bring to life and use your imagination, stress relief, some of the competition that comes from it. The biggest competitor is really you. You're competing against yourself, and it's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be, you know, if it's stressing you out, then this ain't the hobby for you. It's not a hobby. It's not fun anymore. The minute that this isn't fun, you should not be doing it. So I've been talking too damn much. It's my favorite part of the video to give everybody the shout outs. So first of all, again, going back, shouting out to my homie Ted. Not only the RC homie, he's a friend. Our friendship transcends RCs. That's my guy. Many of the guys we run into day to day, we talk to some of our RC friends more than we talk to our own family members. These RC homies become family after a while. So I'm just want to say thank you, Ted, for everything you do, and thank you for the dope, the dope batteries, man. I definitely appreciate you. Shout out to Jim McCoy with the crazy 204 miles an hour. I'm actually going to order some more of these batteries. I think my buddy just became a dealer, Adam from RC Discount. So between Ted and Adam, I'm gonna get some more of these packs and see what they can do. So all right, get to the right shout outs. All right, shout out to my homie Ted. Number one. Shout out to my homie Dave Hubbard. Rest in peace, bro. As long as I'm doing RCs, you will be mentioned. I don't care. Nobody can't say nothing to me about that. You was my guy from day one. So thank you, sir, and rest in peace. Shout out to Adam from RC Discount. Adam, unofficial sponsor of J Mitch RC. He don't know it, but he is. Just being able to have some place to go once a week, shoot the shit, talk shit, do some business. Maybe we don't do business that week. Most of the time we are doing business because I got an issue. But Adam been supporting me from day one. And there's a whole bunch of dope RC shops, RC Misfits, Tiny RC Adventures in the area, RC Car World over there in Jersey, and First State in Delaware. Shout out to all those guys too. Shout out to Big Willie. Shout out to my homie, haven't said his name in a long time, Henry Ford. Yo, Henry Ford is the man. I haven't seen him do any runs lately. I don't know if he retired or what, but he was an OG speed runner. He saw me running my 4x4 slash. He messaged me. He commented on one of my videos and said, "Jay, can I call you?" He believed in me so much. He spent so much time mentoring me and bringing me up to set up a car. So thank you for that. Shout out to Philip Jolly. I already said Jim McCoy. Jim McCoy, thank you for pushing the RC game forward, man. I know you talk to a lot of people. Me and you really haven't had much conversation about RC setups, but you're very approachable. Had a lot of had some decent conversations and back and forth with you. When I'm ready to get up a little bit more, and maybe when I'm hitting them 170s, we'll have some more in-depth conversations. But right now I'm in the 160s, and I really get off on trying to figure out things myself. And I also already got my RC car wizard anyway. Ted, man, that's my guy. World's fastest Mini B. There's a lot of haters out there that hate him for having the world's fastest Mini B. He going for it. He got some stuff coming. Y'all wait. Shout out to my man Dave Diamonds from High Vault RC. Shout out to Danny and Arthur Singh from Team Vitavon. Shout out to everybody who supports your boy's channel. Shout out to everybody who's pushing the RC game forward. So many guys, can't name them all. Philip Jolly. So many guys out here, man, doing the thing. So ramming too much. Sorry guys. Y'all know how I do. I'm gonna get off of it. Thank you all for watching. Y'all be good now. Peace.